Hi, everybody. Our story today is titled Button, Button, Who's Got the Button? And I can see a girl standing very proudly wearing something called a cape. Some of you might have capes when you think about superheroes or Halloween costumes, but a cape can also be like a jacket that has very loose sleeves. So there's a big blue button I see on her cape. This was written by Trish Holland, but there is no illustrator, friends, because there are real photos in this book. So there's no illustrator. So let's keep reading. I actually have some black buttons on my shirt today, and I've got some buttons on my sleeves. This book is very special in many ways. Not only are we going to learn about certain pieces of clothing and how they help our clothes, but we're also going to count. And you'll notice that the author, Trish Holland, she likes to use a lot of the same letter on the same page. So let's start reading. Button, button, who's got the button? This is our cover page, and here's a wavy button. Button, button, who's got the button? How many buttons do you have? I'm noticing on this page there are many different sizes of buttons and colors. At the top I notice the bright blue button. It's very small and has 4 holes, but right next to it is a white button with almost gray stripes and it only has 2 holes. There's another light blue button. And if I keep scrolling down, friends, I see many different types of buttons. Button, button, I've got 1 button. A big button brightening my cape. So here's a little girl from the front cover, and she's wearing her cape. Remember, it can be almost like a jacket. And see how it's very loose on her arms. It's very loose. And the button holds it at the top so it doesn't fall off. So remember, this is a counting book. So if we're starting at 1, friends, what number comes after 1? Super easy. 1, let's see. Buckle, buckle, who's got the buckle? How many buckles do you have? Where do you find this on your clothes, friends? Think about it. A buckle. Buckle, buckle, we've got 2 buckles. Bold buckles bumping on our belts. So if you look, he's pointing to he has a black belt with a buckle, and this boy has a brown belt with a buckle. So the buckle keeps your belt closed so that your pants don't fall down. So 2 buckles. So you have 1 button, 2 buckles. What comes next? 3. Here we go. Knot, knot, who's got the knot? How many knots do you have? So this looks like a scarf, and maybe it's tied in a knot so that it does not fall off. Knot, knot, we've got 3 knots. Nimble knots nipping at our necks. Boy, that's a lot of letter N's, friends. So the scarves are around their neck, and they're tied, not in a tight knot, but they're tied in a knot so that they don't fall down when they're playing. So try to say that again. Ready? Nimble knots nipping at our necks. Can you say that? Nimble knots nipping at our necks. Whew, that was tricky. Okay, so we have 3. We did 1, 2, 3. What comes next? 4. Ooh, I like this one. Bow, bow, who's got the bow? How many bows do you have? Remember what number we said. Bow, bow, we've got 4 bows. Here comes a lot of B's. Ready? Bashful bows blooming on our backs. Where do you think these girls are going? Look at the clothes they're wearing. They look pretty fancy. I see flowers in their hair. I see pretty fancy white sandal shoes. They all have the same color on. They're matching with white dresses, and they have really cute red bows. I bet they're in a wedding. I bet somebody's getting married. So they have little tiny red bows blooming on their back. Okay, here we go. Loop, loop, who's got loops? How many loops do you have? So this is something new, friends. A loop has a button, but it also has a piece of material that goes around the button to hold something closed. Let's see where we can find some loops. Loop, loop, I've got 5 loops. Here comes a lot of L's. long loops locking out the cold. So if you look at her pink coat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those red pieces of material come over and loop around the button to hold her coat nice and tight. Because as you can see, it looks like she's doing some skiing in the snow. That looks like a lot of fun. But if she's skiing really fast down the hill, she's going to need a warm coat to keep her warm. Okay, friends, so far we've gotten to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to need my other hand now. So what number would we have now with a 5 and a 1? Zipper, zipper. Who's got the zipper? How many zippers do you have? Here comes a lot of Z's. Here we go. Zipper, zipper. We've got 6 zippers. Zany zippers zooming on our coats. Okay, you have to look really carefully. So we have 3 friends. Each friend has 2 zippers. Look really carefully. The little girl with the yellow hat has a zipper on her sweater and a zipper on her coat. That's 2. The little girl with the pink hat has another zipper on her sweater and a zipper on her coat. That's 4. But I noticed the little boy doesn't have a zipper on his sweater. He has 1 zipper on his yellow coat and another zipper on his pocket. That's 6 zippers total. Oh my goodness. I'm wearing 1 zipper today on my pants, not on my shirt or my coat. Okay, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This page is 6. What comes next? This is also new, friends. Listen to what this is called. This is called a toggle. Toggle, toggle. Who's got the toggle? How many toggles do you have? A toggle is very similar to a loop. Let's take a look. Toggle, toggle. We've got 7 toggles. Here comes a lot of T's. Tricky toggles tilting to and fro. So just like a loop has a material that goes around a button, the toggle is like the button. And if you look on these friends' coats, they've got a material that goes around the toggle. It holds their coat closed. So the little girl has 1, 2, 3 toggles, and the little boy has 1, 2, 3, 4 toggles. That makes 7 total. Together, the girl and the boy have 7. 3 and 4 is 7. 7 toggles. Okay, do you know what this is called? Think about it. You might see them on your shoes. Shoelace, shoelace. Who's got the shoelace? How many laces do you have? The next photograph on this page is probably my favorite photo in the book. Shoelace, shoelace. We've got 8 shoelaces. Here comes a lot of L's. Ready? Lazy laces looping along our feet. It looks like these friends are at school and they're trying to lift up their feet to show their shoelaces. I love the little boys going like this. And they look like they're having so much fun. So if we have 4 friends, they have 2 pairs of shoes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the little boy is 7 and 8. So 4 friends make 8 pairs of feet with shoelaces. Do you know how to tie your shoelaces yet? It takes a lot of practice, I know. So if you don't have shoes with laces, maybe you can practice using mommy or daddy's shoes. Snap, snap. Who's got the snap? How many snaps do you have? Baby Caden has snaps on a lot of his clothes. So if he were here today, I think he has 3 snaps on his clothes today. Look at this. This is a lot of snaps. Snap, snap. I've got 9 snaps. Silly snaps, snicking as they shut. So I know, I love that sound when you snap something closed. So his raincoat has 9. Let's count. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going down his coat. And then 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got 4 more on his pockets to make 9. A 5 and 4 make 9. Okay, friends, so we've counted to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 1 more. How many would both of our hands be? It's going to be on the next page, okay? Here we go. 10. Button, button. I've got 10 buttons. A bunch of buttons boasting. We're the best. So she's very proud that her shirt and dress have 10 buttons. Many ways to close our clothing. Buttons, buckles, loops, and bows, toggles, zippers, knots, and snaps, lots of laces, and who knows? So we learned a lot of ways that keep our clothes shut or zipped or snapped. The last page, the author asks a question. She says, can you find one more? Look carefully. What is another way that we can keep our clothing closed? Look at what the little boy's doing. He's touching his shoes. I don't see a shoelace or a bow. I don't see a snap or a button. What could that be called? Some of you have shoes like this. It starts with the letter V and rhymes with Velcro. He is using Velcro. Very good. Velcro. Some of your coats might have some Velcro. Your name tag at school has Velcro on it. It sticks. Well, friends, I know I learned a lot about clothes in this book. We learned about a toggle that's new or a loop that's new. And the last page we talked about Velcro. See what you're wearing today and see if you have any buttons, snaps, or other items mentioned in this book. I'll talk to you later. Bye, friends.